Night had fallen. A lone figure stood before the dilapidated house. The air, heavy with dread, sent chills down his spine. He pushed open the creaking door, each groan like the house's dying breath. His heart pounded in sync with the rustle of leaves outside, a disconcerting rhythm in the stillness. He stepped inside, the floorboards groaning under his weight. The air inside was stagnant, thick with the scent of decay and something unnameable. He took a hesitant step further, his eyes struggling to adjust to the darkness that seemed to cling to every corner. The only light came from the moon, filtering through cracks in the boarded-up windows. The house was a testament to neglect. Cobwebs, thick as shrouds, hung from every surface. Dust lay heavy on the furniture, once grand, now shrouded in shadows. He ran his hand along a wall, peeling paint crumbling under his touch. The house felt alive, its silence a mask for something sinister lurking beneath. He moved deeper, each room a portrait of desolation. A sudden thud echoed from upstairs, sharp and clear in the stillness. His head snapped up, heart hammering against his ribs. Silence descended again, heavy and absolute. Was it his imagination, or was the house holding its breath? He ascended the grand staircase, each step creaking a warning. The air grew colder, raising goosebumps on his arms. A low moan seemed to emanate from the walls themselves, a sound born of sorrow and something more sinister. His breath hitched in his throat, every nerve on high alert. He reached the top, his hand trembling as he pushed open a door. It swung open with a loud groan, revealing a dusty nursery. A rocking horse stood frozen mid-rock, its vacant eyes seeming to follow him. A child's laughter echoed in his ears, so real he spun around, expecting to see someone standing there. But the room remained empty, the laughter fading into an unsettling silence. He stumbled back, fear a cold knot in his stomach. He caught his reflection in an old, tarnished mirror. For a fleeting second he saw another figure standing behind him, tall and shadowy, its eyes glowing with an eerie light. He whirled around, but there was nothing there. His heart pounded, his mind struggling to rationalize the impossible. Had he imagined it? The house played tricks on the mind, he told himself. Yet, doubt lingered, a seed of unease taking root in his gut. He had to leave, had to escape the suffocating presence that pressed down on him. But something drew him forward, down into the depths of the house. The basement door hung open, a gaping maw, swallowing the little light that dared venture down. The air grew noticeably colder, the stench of decay overpowering. He descended slowly, each step heavy with trepidation. The darkness was absolute, the silence thick enough to choke. And then he saw it, the shadowy figure from the mirror standing at the bottom of the stairs. It coalesced from the darkness, tall and skeletal, its eyes burning with malevolent intent. Terror rooted him to the spot, his breath caught in his throat. The figure took a step closer, and a voice, raspy and ancient, filled the silence. "You should not have come here," the voice rasped, each word sending chills down his spine. He tried to scream, but no sound escaped his lips. The figure lunged, its cold skeletal hand reaching for him. He stumbled back, tripping over his own feet. He fell, landing hard on the cold, damp concrete floor. The darkness swallowed him whole. He never heard the basement door slam shut, trapping him in the suffocating darkness with the shadow. He never felt the icy touch on his shoulder or heard the chilling whisper in his ear. And he certainly never saw the sinister grin that spread across the shadow's face as it claimed its new prisoner.